Hi Stampers, this is Karen Phillip. I'm a Stampin Up Demonstrator and I'm pleased to show you this technique, embossing in vellum. And this is the card we will make. And this is another version of that card in different colors using the same exact items, only different colors. So let's get started. To do the technique in here, you will need a piece of vellum, and it would fit into some the squares that you decide that you want to put it on inside of. And I'm going to use just my phone to use this as a pad here. So we are going to take our vellum, and it's just this piece is 2 3/4 by 4, and I'm setting it down on my Stamparatus, and you can see these black outlines. That's basically from the Versamark from other stamping on it, so I know about where to put it, and this makes it straight basically. Okay, so I'm going to take my embossing buddy, and that gets rid of any extra static. Okay, now I'm going to ink up my stamp. This is the Daisy Garden. It's a background stamp. So we will ink it up. And then put it on our piece of vellum. And you can use an eraser, or you can use something to smooth this out. I used an eraser on another video. Let me show you that. Just a regular chalk eraser or dry erase eraser, and this makes it go more smoothly. And then when you open it up, it will stick to it. But the good part about the vellum and the Versamark is you can see where it did not hit. So you can see, like right here, it didn't hit. So I'm just using my finger to fill it in. And now we have a good image. So take that off. And you won't be able to see anything yet. Now I'm using my white embossing powder. And we will put it in here. It's hard to hang on to it because it's a pretty full image, but there are a couple blank spots. And now I'm going to take a piece of, this was like corrugated, not corrugated, I can't remember what you call it now, but the thicker cardboard. It comes with some of the thicker papers that we have. So I'm going to put a clothespin, and then it's just oh my goodness, I can't talk. It just has aluminum foil on each side, and then I put some tape on the back to keep it in place. And the reason why I'm using this particular thing for this card to emboss is it will help it from curling, because when you use Versamark or any kind, when you use heat on the vellum, then it tends to curl. So when you heat this up, you start on one part. You don't go like this, and you just heat it up from one direction. Once you have it all embossed, you will take it off of the piece of foil, and you can see it's really not real wavy. I'm kind of holding it that way, but otherwise if you didn't do that, it would be all bubbly. So it's just a little trick of the trade, so to speak. After you have it like that, then you are going to take two, I'm using the deckled edge embossing dies, and what did I do with the dies? Whoops, and I just dropped one. And I'm putting them together. It comes all of these, and it is actually on sale from November 15th through the 18th, and these are all nested. So I'm taking two of the smaller ones, and I put them on a piece of white cardstock. This is the back of the card. I put it on a piece of white cardstock, If you need to, you can put some washi tape on each side. When you put it in your machine, go on a slight angle, and the result is the frame that is like this. So this will be going on our card. I'm using the gingham, what's it called? Cottage gingham. And I ran out of paper, so I took two pieces to make one, and that works just as well because you can't even see the seam by the time I'm finished here. And these will be just lined up here. Get the card going. Oh, this is not opening. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we'll put this one on. And because I cut them in half, it'll line up pretty good. And this image here covers a lot of it anyway, so you won't even know the difference. So now I'm going to glue the vellum piece on, and you can use your Tombow glue because it might stick better. There you go, get it out. And you just want to use it on the fuller flowers, but you also want to just kind of touch it on each corner because the corners, the piece of the frame is a little bit bigger than the vellum. So now we'll put this on our card, center it, and then we'll do the same thing with our frame. We'll put glue on it. I'm going to use my smaller container. It's still the Tombow glue, and you'll want to put the glue line all the way around. But again, just a real thin glue line. So I was getting it started. That's hard. Okay. And then that just goes right over the top, like so. And I will show you a picture on my website of what I did with the inside, because this is a pretty big piece. You don't want to waste it, the inside of this deckled edge piece. I will post that. It's a Christmas card that I already gave away, so I can't show you the original. This gets glued on to the background here. Then there's also smaller deckled edges. I will stamp this with the sentiment, put it on another piece of pumpkin pie, glue that on here, attach a bow of the crinkled white ribbon, and that's all there is to this card. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.